It's not about motivation. Winners need discipline. Wake up and win today. Discipline comes from within.
Boxing King Media in association with Boxer. Delighted to have with me the realist Viddal Riley. Viddal, good to see you, mate. Firstly, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good, very well. Thank you for asking. Do you like these kind of press conferences where you have an undercard and the main?
Yeah, I mean, at least I get a press conference, innit? Yeah, man. I don't know. I play my role, innit? I play my role. MIKAEL played his role. We heard him talk the most he's ever spoken today, which is great. Helps build the fight, the anticipation. He said he's going to break me. Said he's going to knock me out. All the things that people want to hear. Do you know what I mean? Even I want to hear it. So it's great stuff.
Come back to LAWAL in a minute. Obviously, you've had about 6 months out of the ring. Was that intentional, or was that part? You know,
it wasn't intentional. There was a few dates projected before Sunday, but you know, it's boxing, man. Things happen. Things move around. You got to be like water in this game, man. You can't get hooked up on one thing. But I was supposed to fight sooner than this. I've been training. I've been improving. I've been growing in the dark, as I like to do. And now I'm just ready to showcase, man. I'm just ready to put down a performance so everyone's like, you know what, this is cool. This guy's a problem.
Is this fight with LAWAL the right fight at the right time on this journey for you?
100%. I'm not one of those. I'm not a bully. MIKAEL is a bully. I'm not a bully. I can't be in a position where I'm just knocking over people all the time that I know I can beat. I want someone who I think, you know what, if I'm not on point, this guy can get me. If I'm not on point, there's consequences. And that just makes me sharp, and that just brings the best out of me. So when I chose MIKAEL as an opponent, that was the reason why.
What do you make of his loss to Chamberlain last time out?
I mean, I expect any punches he didn't throw against Isaac, I expect him to throw them against me, because he's obviously saved it and built it up. So I'm expecting a very hungry fighter. I'm expecting someone who's going to be down to not quit because of the situation he's in, coming off a defeat. You don't want to lose 2 fights back to back. So I'm expecting a very good fight, man. I'm expecting a good fight, but I just know my skill level.
I know we said, is this the right fight at the right time, but is this also the toughest fight of your career so far?
Yeah, because you're fighting someone who hasn't got anything to lose. And yeah, he's going to be hungry, so this is the toughest fight, but it's my job to make it look like it isn't.
We know the fight that you wanted was Isaac for that belt. Looks like he's going to go and fight Chef Clark. It looks like that fight's going to happen probably with Matchroom. But he has said, when questioned about you, that you've got no balls.
I've got no
balls.
No, did he? Shouldn't really be talking about my balls. That's all I can say.
What does 2024 look like for you? Is he in the plans? Is that belt something that you want as well?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the British title is a goal, an objective of mine. The way me and Isaac have been talking, it seems that we will have a big fight even if that title wasn't on the line. I can't lie. People are stopping me on the road. Yo, you fighting him. And I'm like, right, this has really got some general eyes, which we all know makes big fights. But I want the British title. Definitely want the British title. But I think a fight with me and Isaac is it's building up nicely. I've got to give Isaac his credit for doing his job, which is keeping the talk going. I'm not keeping the talk going right now because obviously I've got things in the immediate to think about. But as soon as that's done, I'll chat to him again.
I remember speaking to you a couple of years ago during COVID and stuff like that when you were in America, and you spoke about not doing things the traditional way, doing things your way. You've come back here and you almost want to do things the traditional way and get that British title. But could there be a scenario where if that title becomes so difficult to get because of the politics in boxing that you're not worried about, you just keep on climbing the ladder towards those world honours?
Yeah, we got to keep it moving. The British title has to be something that adds to me. It can't be of detriment to my progression, time out the ring, all these sort of things. I want it to be a natural progression like how the English title was. Obviously, as the titles become more prestigious, there's more to discuss, there's more to go through, but I'm hoping that the fight can be made. I've got a great team, shout out 258. So we'll see what can be done, man. But I'm excited. I'm excited for Sunday. right now I'm just really focused on Sunday and just putting on a show because I'm a bit of a show off, innit? So.
Could we see you on one of these Saudi cards? Obviously, I know Boxer had Martin Okolie on the. We know. Obviously, Boxer had Martin Okolie on one of the cards, so they have done something. But obviously, your links with Anthony Joshua. Surely you can get yourself on one of those cards.
As I said, I'm looking at him in the eye, and I'm looking at him in the eye. It's down to the squad, man. But I know that they do everything in their powers to put me in the best possible position. On the surface level, it may seem like boxing in Saudi is the best thing for you, but then for me as an individual, it might not be. You know, you don't know. But if it makes sense and it fits in line with the career, 100%, I'd love to fight in Saudi, love to put on a show for a new audience, and yeah, man, you know, enjoy some sun.
What's your thoughts on Lawrence Okolie going to Bridgerweight? Obviously, he fights in Poland for the Bridgerweight title. Just your thoughts on that?
I'm a big Lawrence supporter, innit? I'm a big Lawrence Okolie supporter, so I want him to get that title. I want him to be a 2-weight world champion. I believe he can be a 2-weight world champion. One of the most awkward fighters we've ever seen, but he's successful. And I always back Lawrence, man. I've got a lot of respect for him, so I'd like to see him go to Poland, bring that title back, and then maybe him and Richard, after Richard fights Billam, will go and fight for the Bridgerweight title. You know, you never know. So, but yeah, I'm backing Lawrence, and I think he'll bring the title back.
Final one, main event prediction, Wally Clark, who you got?
I think Woodley, but I want Fraser to win. Because I don't like how everyone writes Fraser off, you know what I mean? Like, he's achieved a lot in the game at the end of the day, more than many can say. And I think he gets a hard time for it. And I've seen him activate a new side of him, preparing for this fight. So I want Fraser to just walk in the O2 and say, you know, all of you look at me now. But if he was going to take my hand to make a decision, I'll go with Woodley.
Viddal, appreciate your time. Wish you all the best on Sunday night, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you after the fight.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
Got a question for you. Where can discipline take you? Discipline points you toward your goals.